Well, I won again on Friday, just like I won on Thursday, on Wednesday, on Tuesday, on Monday. In fact, guys, I have now won 23 of the past 30 days. And as you know, on Thursday night, I cashed in with my teaser of the year, a play that you got for only $29, a savings of $70 off the regular price when I gave you Auburn at Kansas State combined in a two-teamer with the Atlanta Falcons, who won by 1,000,000 points over Tampa Bay. Well, guys, today, after handicapping this college football card, and I've got 3 free selections coming your way in just a moment, including a couple of big games between BYU and Virginia, LSU, Miss State, and then not such a big game between Penn State and UMass as your complimentary plays. But today, I feel after handicapping this card, the best way to attack it is with another teaser. Now, as I mentioned on Thursday, a lot of guys aren't into teasers. I've never understood that. Listen, teasers are not parlays. Parlays are sucker bets, especially if they are going to be your premium plays, your best bet of the day. If you want to make a parlay as a secondary play for a much smaller piece of your bankroll, hey, go for it, But to me, it's hard enough to win one game, let alone win two in a parlay, mathematically speaking. Teasers, on the other hand, listen, when you're playing exotic teasers, when you're playing anything over a two-teamer, well, I think that's difficult, and I think it's somewhat ridiculous, again, if it's going to be your primary play. But standard two-teamers, you're going to find guys like myself, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jordan, Scott Delaney, Craig Davis, who also cashed in with Thursday, in fact, and has another teaser today. We have a lot of teasers during the course of the football season, and we do exceptionally well with them. Again, I think the best way to attack today's card is another teaser. So, as I go for another winning day, I've got my teaser of the year, part number 2. It's an early game and a late game. The late afternoon game is Missouri and Indiana. The early game, Pittsburgh and Iowa, which goes at noon Eastern time. So don't delay, because as I go for winning day number 24 out of 31, it's another discounted play, and you will save $70. I'm sorry, yes, $70 off the regular purchase price, which means you get it for just $29 by using coupon code AL29, AL29, my teaser of the year, part number 2. Oh, FYI, as I've won 23 of the past 30 days, all I've done is given you 16 discounted winners in that stretch as well. So that's what I have going for you. In fact, you got a discounted winner yesterday. And by the way, if I ever come back as a journeyman ball player and I'm on the tail end of my career and my offensive stats are dropping, I want to be reincarnated as a Colorado Rocky. I love the Rockies at home. Guys, I have made so much money this year playing the Rockies at home and any game involving Adam Wainwright and Clayton Kershaw on the run line generally, okay? The Rockies, it's just amazing to me how this team can average over 6 runs a game at home and under 3 runs a game on the road. Now, it's not really that amazing when you consider the thin air that they're playing in Coors, okay? But how can a team be that inept on the road and yet have a whole slew of hitters that just crush the ball in Colorado? And yesterday, I used them once more, and you got an easy winner on them. What did they win yesterday? 15-3? I mean, I lose track. Yeah, 15-3 over Arizona. So you got that winner for just $24, a savings of $75 off the regular price. But again, that's what I have going for me today. Now, at the site, as I've done each and every Saturday over the past 2.5 years, I'm going to give you, it's so easy for you to say, isn't it? I'm going to give you a money-saving discount coupon code that potentially could save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price. And that code today is 24%. That's 24%. Spell it all out. No space between the number and the word. That will save you 24% off your total purchase price. Now, as I always tell you, this is a mix and match coupon, guys. You can use it for any combination of handicappers, picks, and or packages. The only stipulation is you can't come in and buy Anthony Red's 109 Dog of the Year part number 2 and then 3 hours later come in and buy my play. No, you've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time to maximize your savings and take 24% off the bottom line with that coupon code 24%, 24%. I do this every single Saturday because, as I've explained to many of you before, about 80-85% of the customers here at the site are wrapped into one type of long-term package, discount, or another. So this allows you to maximize your discounts because I give you this coupon every Saturday. You know it in advance. There's no surprises here. And look at it this way. If you happen to already be in a long-term package, let's say with Anthony Red, and let's say you have 6 days left in your package and you want to buy another 30-day package today, well, we would just extend your package automatically after 36 days. You would get the 24% savings. And if you have an instant rebate, it's applicable as well. If you ever have any questions, just contact customer service. Let's talk about a guy who has an exceptionally big play today. Trace Adams, today, a charter member of the site, been here for over 11 years. Hell, I've known Trace Adams personally 27 years. I've been a friend of him 27 years, I think it is, and we've worked together that long. Listen, today, the biggest play in the 11 years he has been at this site in college football. Normally, a 1,000-star play is his top-rated selection. Today, first ever 2,500-star college play of his career. He says it's a 4-touchdown burial blowout, and you're going to get it for over half price off. And let me frame this play for you. This is bigger than the 2,000-star double your wager play he had on Auburn against Florida State in last year's national championship game. This is bigger than the 1,500-star Super Bowl winner he had on the Seahawks, and he was one of only 3 handicappers at the site here to have the Seahawks last February against Peyton and company. And guys, you're going to get it for better than half off. You save $60 by using coupon code. His first name, Trace, T-R-A-C-E. It's that easy. And $5 play of the day. Yesterday, I cashed in with Jeff Benton. Let's do it again today. $5 play of the day. Gabriel DuPont, college total of the year. Easiest over on the board. Goes on the Saturday night card. Matches his Thursday 50-dime winner that you got on the Buccaneers and the Falcons over by 237 points. And that coupon code is GABE5. All the other coupons, discounts, etc., they're all on the homepage. A couple other handicappers to make you aware of. Anthony Red, football winner number 10 out of 12. Winning day number 11 out of 14. 100-dime college dog of the year. Part number 2 goes today. Part number 1, 2 Thursdays ago. Louisiana Tech, 3.5-point dog at North Texas. They won by 3 touchdowns. This play, just as strong as that one. $10 better is up a little over $4,400 the past 13 days. Scott Delaney, biggest college football release of the season. 100-dime teaser of the year. There you go, another guy with a teaser. Oklahoma, West Virginia, Miami, Florida, and Nebraska. 66-39 run with 100-dime plays in all sports the past 4 years. And I mentioned Craig Davis earlier. He's going for winning day number 14 out of 18, a stretch where he's already made $10 betters, over $3,000. Second biggest college play he's ever had, period, and it's a teaser. 75-dime college teaser, Indiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, West Virginia. Bigger than last night's 30-dime winner on UConn and South Florida, under, which you got as the 777 triple play, and bigger than his Thursday 50-dime NFL teaser winner with the Falcons and the over. So those are among the other hot handicappers here at the site. Let's get to your complimentary plays. And as I said, it's an interesting card. A lot of teams in revenge today. And listen, we are basically now getting to the end of all the non-conference meetings. I mean, conference play is either started or it's about to start for most of your Power 5 conferences, okay? So one of the games I want to take a look at is Mississippi State and LSU. I mean, you talk about a one-sided rivalry. I don't know if it can be called a rivalry when it's this one-sided, to be honest with you. I mean, LSU has won 14 in a row in the series and 20 out of 21. Now, last year, this was a real tight game at halftime, and then LSU just destroyed Miss State in Starkville in the second half of this contest. But listen, the Bulldogs come in here off to a 3-0 start. They've beaten up 3 cupcakes, let's be honest. You beat up Southern Mississippi, 49-0. You beat up UAB, and you don't even beat them up. You struggle against the Blazers, 47-34, and then you win at South Alabama, 35-3. Well, let's just say those 3 teams combined aren't in LSU's category, okay? Now, LSU had to rally in their opener this year to beat Wisconsin 28-24, and then they had a combined 87-0 shutout against those noted football powerhouses, Sam Houston and UL Monroe. Again, I like the Tigers in this one. I'm sorry, the Bulldogs in this one. Mississippi State. I think this is going to be a critical game for this Mississippi State program. I like their quarterback, Zach Prescott. I got to be honest with you. Mississippi State's defense, I can give you their gaudy defensive numbers, but again, they played 3 cupcakes. LSU won last year 59-26, 37-17 in Baton Rouge the year prior. I'm looking for Mississippi State to not lose by more than 9 points in this one. If they lost by 13, I wouldn't be surprised, but then again, that's why this is a free pick. Am I in love with this pick? Nah. But I do like Mississippi State a bit in this game. Your next complimentary play, I'm going to go with BYU. Now, this game hurts. This game hurts. I got to be honest with you. Because last year, in a game in Charlottesville, Virginia, that was twice delayed, it had like a 2-hour lightning and inclement weather delay. For some reason, BYU, sitting on the lead late in the game, it was a big play for me. I only needed to have them win the game, just have them close it out. On a 3rd down and like 8 or 9 yard play, they had their quarterback Taysom Hill, who was having a miserable day, drop back, and he gets intercepted. And a couple of plays later, Virginia goes in and scores. And they win the damn game outright as a 2-point dog. And it was a killing loss, 19-16 in Charlottesville last year for me. So BYU is in big-time revenge. And I kind of find it ironic because, it was just a couple of weeks ago, BYU was going to Austin to take on the Longhorns, who were in big-time revenge. And they kicked Texas's ass 41-7, okay? Now, last week in their home opener, BYU comes home and jumps out to the big 23-0 lead in the second quarter against Houston, then had to hold on for dear life for a 32-25 win, I think it was. 33-25 win. So, you don't have the BYU side looking ahead. You have a bye week coming up. You have an extra couple of days of prep time for them as well. Now, Virginia comes up here into Provo on a high because they managed to snap an 11, I think it was they had lost 11 straight games to Division 1A schools. No, 10 straight games to Division 1A schools by upsetting Louisville last week at home. They had opened the season with a 28-20 loss to UCLA. Then they beat up Richmond 45-13. Big deal, a cupcake the Spiders were. And then they upset Louisville 23-21. So everybody's on the Virginia bandwagon. I just want to ask you one question. A team that had lost 10 straight games against Division I schools and beats a Louisville team at home who said the Cardinals and Bobby Petrino's team was any good outside of Louisville or even in Louisville this year, okay? What's all to be enthused about Virginia? Plus, they're going to Elevation, first road game, and BYU sitting there going, we got crushed last year by these damn guys. We're going to get our revenge today, and I think they do. I think that they got caught looking ahead perhaps to this game last week after opening up the big lead against Houston, and I don't think you're going to see them get complacent and that malaise set in like it did a week ago. I think the extra 2 days of prep time will help as well. Listen, Taysom Hill has just gotten off to a great start so far. Already 1,045 yards in total yardage so far this season, 689 on the air, 356 on the ground, 10 total TDs. They got Jamal Williams, who's coming off a 139-yard, 2-touchdown performance on 28 carries against Houston. So they've got a powerful 1-2 attack. Does defensively Virginia have the edge on the line of scrimmage? Yes, they're bigger and more physical. And to be honest with you, Virginia has a better offensive line than BYU as well. But I'm just not convinced Virginia's going to be able to get the job done defensively here. I think the BYU will eventually wear them down and pull away for the win and the cover. And I think that Hill, who last year playing in the lousy weather in Charlottesville, was 13 for 40 for 175 yards on only 42 net yards on the ground on 11 carries. I think he rebounds and has a big game in this one. So, you know what the other thing is too, guys? I think the pace of this game will hurt Virginia as well. Because, BYU is averaging a little over 85 plays a game. That's number 4 in the country. That's 15 more plays a game than Virginia is running. Again, playing in Elevation, road opener, I think that wears the Cavaliers down in the second half of this contest. Your final free pick is going to be Penn State. Listen, the Nittany Lions have been leading a charmed life during their 3-0 start. In Dublin, they opened up the big double-digit lead against Central Florida and then needed a game-winning field goal to rally for the win. Then they looked horrible against Akron in their home opener. And then last week, they found themselves trailing 10-0 at Rutgers. And then the Rutgers quarterback, Gary Nova, threw 5 interceptions. And boom, they won 13-10. Now they're coming back at home against UMass. You talk about a laugher. This is going to be that laugher, okay? Penn State's biggest problem is an inexperienced offensive line with just one returning starter that has been unable to, A, protect Christian Hackenberg, and B, give any good blocking to get the ground game, which has just been non-existent going. Well, here come the Minutemen into Happy Valley, and the Minutemen are giving up over 200 yards rushing a game. Gee, do you think James Franklin is going to run the ball extensively today and also save his quarterback's life, since Hackenberg's been getting hit like a bowling pin in an alley? I mean, you better believe it. Minutemen coming off a 34-31 loss at Vandy. This is a Vandy team, my God, guys, that was crushed by Temple in Nashville in their season opener, okay? Minutemen coming off a 41-38 home loss to Colorado. They lost 30-7 at home to Boston College. Again, I think that Penn State, a very good defensive team, is going to have its way against this UMass inefficient offense. And I think that Penn State's offense will finally get going, especially on the ground here today. And remember, the Lions, over the past couple of years, have covered 5 of their last 6 as a double-digit home chalk. So I'm going to go with Penn State as well. If I had to rank the 3 free selections, I'd say BYU's number 1, Penn State's number 2, and Mississippi State is that long shot play. So that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I hope you win some money today. And I will catch you again on Sunday when we do this one more time.